First day I met him, he came into my office, and Jim Silverman brought him down the marble stairs, and introduced him. And he kind of had a grin, Jim Silverman. He was amused by the whole situation. He was a loving. He is a loving man. He's still editing books as developmental editor in New York with his own firm. He picks them. But so he brought him in, and what on earth were we going to say? I didn't. He had prepared it that in other ways where I wasn't sure what to expect, and I was made all the more shy. And so I've written this down. It's in this book, the first book. This story, but maybe not quite this way, is in that first book. But he had this brown thing that people, like men had, that you unzip, and you could have shaving stuff in it. And so he unzipped it, and he pulled out 2 Ballantine ales, one for me, one for him. And there's Jim standing there, and we're in my office. But that's what he did, and so he invited me to break the ice that way. And then he immediately said he was going over to, is it What's My Line? It was a TV program.
That's it.
Yeah, and he was going to be there in that program, and he asked me to come like support him. Because he was shy on television. He had a bad experience once. And he was not used to being on television. And he was, so anyway, so I went, and I was backstage, and I thought every time, any interview I saw you see, I thought he did wonderful. And then Paul Krasner reported that he was drunk or mumbling. But he had many places to go, San Francisco, Canada, all these places, so I didn't see all that. But what I saw, I thought he did a good job.
He did.
And he did.
Yeah.
And when he was quiet, see, if they asked a question, they threw it at him, and he, instead of spouting out what he was on the top of his head, what a crazy question, some of the time, he might just fill in the gap by saying hee-haw or something, because he thought the question was so, give him time to focus it, because it was so unfocused, So he had to bring it into his world.